Hi, this is Kyo.
And Luna from the Cult of Maylof.
Today I'll be taking over the stream to showcase the Vanguard, the tanking class of it. I'm going to go over stats, skills, and Luna has nicely allowed me to have a rematch.
Where he'll still die.
So let's get into the skills. One of the most important ones that I noticed right off the bat was Constitution. It gives me 29 HP, 4 persistence, and 8 physical defense. After that, a lot of people have debated on which way to go, because during gag control it's good to have a good attack damage, but we've noticed that Spirit plays a different role for other classes, and a lot of the other stats do, so you have to pay attention. So in the case of a Vanguard, you notice I actually get more HP, MP, and I get HP restore, so that's how much I'm healed by, plus magic defense. So it's kind of important to kind of split case that, just so that way you have a good, well-rounded tanking spectrum. Alright, let's talk about the skills. I've got Slam, nice cone in front of you. We've got Raid, which does an AoE spin around you and does a double hit. Destroys, which is an AoE knockback with a huge damage burst of 213.1 based on physical damage. Rotary attack cut, which will knock down your enemy and then begin to pummel them with many strikes. Ding Jun, which is an AoE dot, which will basically kind of put out a wave in front of you, a very small one, but it'll actually damage everything in front of you and put that dot on everyone. A gap closer called Come to Earth, which will allow you to jump to a target. Gang Member or Gangster Stance, this allows you to mitigate damage, but it also minuses your movement speed, but it also increases your hatred, and that'll play a part here in a little bit. Long Grip, another great CC control for the tank, which is being able to pull a single target to you. Jagged, which is a HP boost for everyone. Xiao Tia, which reduces your flight time. Light Shield, which allows you to actually absorb damage for a limited amount of time, so it's good for when you see a real big hit coming your way and you can't dodge. And Fearless, which has two different ways it works. In Fearless, when you're out of Gangster Stance or Gang Member Stance, it will give you more damage, but when you're in Gang Member Stance, it'll actually give you more damage reduction. So a lot of these skills really play a part on what stance you're in. Then we have my combos. Break, throwing your polearm. The Spin to Win, which is a turn, which basically is a 30-second spin. Punching, which is just a long dash. Thunderbolt or Shake, where you'll do an AoE knockdown. Lock or Capture Magic, another great AoE. It's an AoE pull. Anything that's in 10 meters, everything will be pulled to you. And Tyrant, which is in Gang Member Stance, will allow you to break out and any of your teammates get out of whatever it is. But if you're not, if you're not in Gang Member Stance, it will just allow you just to break out on your own. Okay, so let's get to this duel.
Come on, motherfucking trucker.
You're too far away. You gotta stand close. Quit moving. I know you're scared.
Uh-huh. You wish I'm scared.
Alright, so this is my left click cone attack. My raids, which is just my spin, which goes see actually triple tap hit depending. My destroys, which is a knockback, nice little length. Depending on how far away your target is. If your target's just on the edge of it, it'll still knock it back, but even further. The leap 2 mechanic. You see the golden trail kind of in front of it. Rotary cut, again with the knockdown and the pump. You have multiple hits. You can cancel it and do a dodge roll. If your target's too far. Long grip to pull him in. My health bonus. And then the damage move. Alright, so now you can see my left-hand bar has risen. Again, that works between your 2 bars, which will as many hits as you do. So the more often you attack, now how much damage you do will build your bar fast. This is my pole arm throw or break. Does a good chunk of damage. Build up a little bit more here. My spin to win. Again, pretty self-explanatory. As you can see, lots of damage comes up. You spin for a long time. Allows you really to, and again, it's unlimited amount of targets, so it's really good in those big groups to grab aggro real fast. And again, can also be canceled by dodge. Build up a little bit more. Now this is gangster stance. Notice my shield's up, and when I move, it's actually reduced. So you have to learn when to turn it on and off to be able to get out of a lot of those dodges that you, or a lot of those AoE damages that you see that the bosses do. Notice that I'm now taking reduced damage. If I turn it off,
My skill hits for about 300 damage. It is currently hitting him for between 70 and 100 damage.
now if you notice the right bar is starting to build at the bottom here, and you're going to notice it's about how many hits you take. Again, not about the damage, but about how many hits you do actually take. So here's my AoE knockdown. You have to hit me some more. Here's that shield being able to absorb damage. Notice I'm not taking anything right now. Come on, there you go. This is my pull grab, so in case you had a group of enemies, I could back up to the left or right and be able to pull them all together. Pulls right. The last one's a break, which we kind of have to time with her snake being able to break it out. If I had a team, I'd be able to showcase the rest.
Kyo's damage may seem to leave a little bit to be desired, but
The nice thing about Kyo's build is the fact that his points really help out for the healing aspect of it. I don't have to worry about him falling on the ground because he's squishy.
and nicely enough, even in tank form, he still has no issues completing quests and such, even in the tank spec.
Let's just end it. Of course you start it when I have a fourth of health. I would say that's called cheating.
You see, with lots of CC control, it can really keep your opponent down. And no one class is stronger than another. It really is based on skill. Well, that's going to do it for the video. Thanks for watching and join the cult.